My arms were moving at a speed I could never do myself. My whole body was shaking, tears flooding down my face. And then I realized the chronic pain I'd been carrying in my wrist for an entire year was completely gone. I wasn't there to be healed. I was there to be the healer. This is what happened when I was chosen as one of 6 healers at a Joe Dispenza retreat for a Coherence healing session. It was day 5 of the retreat. We'd been going deep all week, meditating, connecting to the quantum field, learning to become pure consciousness. A lot of love and energy was in the movement among me and the other 1,700 students. And then Dr. Joe made an announcement. They needed 6 people in each group to participate in a coherence healing for the Healies who would be lying on the floor. 6 healers, sitting in chairs around them. Everyone that wasn't Healies became healers. I was chosen in one of the groups to give healing to a sick woman. I remember the feeling in my chest when I was chosen for her. This mixture of honor and responsibility, and honestly a little bit of fear, because I knew this was going to be profound. But here's what I didn't know. I was about to receive my own healing. Right before the coherence healing session, during our break, my phone rang. It was my daughter. She had a migraine, a bad one. And I told her, "We're doing a coherence healing in 30 minutes. Just lay down and receive." She said okay, but I could tell she was in pain. She just wanted relief. I told her I'd check on her later. I had no idea what was about to happen, not just for her, but for me too. We took our seats, 6 of us in chairs, forming a circle around this woman lying on the floor. Dr. Joe began guiding us into the meditation. First, we connected to the field, that infinite space of possibility, pure consciousness. Then, we dropped into our hearts, heart-brain coherence, where your heart and your mind are synchronized, operating as one unified field of energy. And then, we connected to each other. The 6 of us, becoming one healing group. One unified consciousness. I could feel it building. This energy, this presence, the love. We rubbed our hands together, and I felt it immediately. Heat, tingling, energy flowing through my palms like electricity. It was like nothing I'd ever experienced before. Dr. Joe guided us to stand up. We rose from our chairs, still connected to the field, still in that coherent state. He told us to face our palms toward the woman on the floor. And the energy, it was overwhelming. So much love. It wasn't just coming from me. It was flowing through me, from the field, from the group. We were synchronized, one consciousness, one heart. And then my body took over. I started shaking, tears flooding down my face. I wasn't crying. The tears were just flowing, like a release of everything I'd been holding. And then my arms, they started moving up and down, fast, faster than I could ever move them myself. It was involuntary, automatic. I wasn't doing it. Something else was moving through me. All I could feel was the air pressure against my palms, the energy, the love, the field working through us. When the meditation finished, we sat back down. I was still shaking, still processing what just happened. And then I moved my wrist. Wait, I moved it again. The pain, it was gone. I'd broken my wrist a year ago, and for an entire year I'd been carrying this chronic pain. Every day, every movement, a constant reminder. And now, nothing. No pain, complete freedom. Dr. Joe had told us, it's common for healers to receive healing while they're giving healing. But I didn't expect this. A year of pain vanished in one coherence healing session. When the day ended, I went back to the hotel room where my daughter was staying. I asked her, "How's your migraine?" She looked at me, confused. "Oh, I completely forgot about the healing session." She smiled. "But yeah, it's gone." She forgot. She wasn't even consciously receiving. She didn't know the exact moment you were sending healing, but her migraine vanished. Remote coherence healing, across distance, across space, without her even knowing it was happening. This is the power of the quantum field. Dr. Joe shared something with us that week that blew my mind. They had conducted a program using remote coherence healing for people with PTSD. 9 out of 10 participants became PTSD-free. Not improved, not better, free. This isn't just spiritual woo-woo. This is measurable, documented transformation happening through coherence healing. And I experienced it firsthand. My wrist, my daughter's migraine, the woman on the floor receiving healing from our group. When we connect to the field, when we synchronize our hearts and brains, when we become pure consciousness, miracles become normal. It's been almost a month since that retreat, and the pain in my wrist, it hasn't returned. Not once. A year of chronic pain, healed in one session. I think it happened in around 45 minutes, but to be honest, I totally lost time and space. This experience changed everything for me. It showed me that we are so much more powerful than we realize. That when we step into coherence, when we connect to the field, we become conduits for healing energy, not just for others, but for ourselves too. If you've experienced spontaneous healing, if you've witnessed the power of coherence, or if you're curious about how to tap into this field, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your story. And if you're on a journey of manifestation, healing, and awakening your feminine energy, subscribe to this channel. This is your sacred space, your community. Because here's what I know now, we are not separate from the healing. We are the healing. When we open our hearts, connect to the field, and trust in something greater than ourselves, miracles happen. Beautiful soul, thank you for being here. Thank you for witnessing my story. And I promise to share more amazing stories from my week-long retreat with Dr. Joe Dispenza here. Until next time, keep whispering your manifestations into reality.